What's going on, folks? We back on the second and final down, the Hail Mary pass touchdown. Again, we have Tim, we have Fogman, and we have Lewis. Maybe Dula, he might give us his special entrance again later on today. But the show must go on. Tim, let's go.
Okay, right now we're gonna do our top five power rankings. Um, I know everybody's looking at me because like I know you're gonna put the Cowboys in the top five where they shouldn't be. Stop it already. I hold off for a few minutes, but of course I'm gonna say the New England Patriots. I love the addition of Martellus Bennett teaming up with Gronk. You got Oldman. You got ah forgot the other receiver's name. He took a pay cut. But I love that. I love that roster right there. And being that the division is not that good, that's the division is theirs. Number two, right now it's still the Carolina Panthers. Until somebody really, really beats them. But with the loss of Josh Norman, I didn't see no addition in that corner spot. To me, they got a weak secondary, but you still got Cam. They still have a good offense. So they're number two. Number three, I'm picking the Seattle Seahawks. I like Russell Wilson. I like the addition of Brandon Brown going back to Seattle, being back the Legion of Doom in that secondary. They still have Bobby Wagner and the regular defensive lineman. They don't have Beast Mode, but I love the rookie CJ Prosise, as Bella has stated before. He think he's the running back to watch, teaming up with Ross. That's my number three team. My number four, I like the Cincinnati Bengals. The team just got to win. They beat themselves all the time. Same rosters last year. I like him at number four. My number five team, it's the Dallas Cowboys. Why I pick the Dallas Cowboys? Because they're ranked number 11. If you rank number 11, I know you can find room for number five. There were 12 and 4 before Romo and Dez went down. We're ranking on non-injuries, not injuries. We're not talking about 20 goals clavicle. We're not talking about Dez Bryant's toe. We're talking about on paper. On paper, the Cowboys got one of the best rosters on paper, especially on offense. Nobody has a top defense if you're not Seattle or Denver. There you go. That felt good.
Tim, you're full of
You're
shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
more delusional than Eagle fans.
It's not even.
I love you too, Della. I love you too, D. I love you too, baby.
Wow, I'm shocked. Tim says the Cowboys.
Okay. I got Denver Broncos. I just want to see how reacts him. I got Denver. Despite, all right, listen. Great surroundings. Denver's number five. Felt good though, Santa Cowboys. Damn. I'm done. What you got, Fog?
All right, Fog, you go next.
Whew, man. I tell you what. I had to go with Arizona number one, and even though you're not going to expect the same performance from Carson Palmer, hold the team up. David Johnson's there. He's shown that he's got something, and they got additions with Chandler Jones and Mdiche in the draft. That defense just got better. The offense isn't taking any falls back. I mean, this team, this is it. This is their last shot, and they're probably the strongest team out of all of them. Number two, you got to go with Carolina. Carolina, the only question mark I got on them is Jonathan Stewart. Last season was his first healthy season since John. So can he do that? Can he repeat being healthy? Three, New England, Bennett, Gronk, Edelman. One more. If they get somebody to come out of the woodworks as a running back, they're going to run away with it. Four, I hate putting them there, but Seattle's been the epitome of consistency. You look at the last 4 years, that team is just. I think they got the third best record out of teams in the last four seasons. So and they're going to continue. Russell Wilson showed his growth as a pocket passer. This team's just they're going to be there, whether they win it or not. Different story, but they're not going anywhere. And then 5, I put Cincinnati, and like TB said, that team is just they've been consistent. They've got the pieces there. You're getting Dalton back. Hopefully he stays healthy. And this is Marvin Lewis's last hurrah for Cincinnati. This first round, that's the being up. The Eagles on there. They're not even in the top 10.
How about you, Lou?
All right. Number 1, I got the Panthers. The loss of Norman is big, but Denver lost their quarterback, so I kind of had them, if you keep the teams intact, you could kind of go with who's the best. Panthers, I still think that Cam Newton's going to get better with his age and his seasoning. Number 2, I got the Cardinals also. That team, I don't know, they look great. Palmer's got like the fountain of youth over there. They went through like a ring of running backs. I don't know how that's going to go for them, but hopefully a whole lot better this season. Number 3, I got the steady Bengals. Same thing. Andy Dalton lost for the first game, so I mean, they probably could have finally got past. I actually went through. Number 4, I actually have the Packers. I don't know why, but I feel like that team is coming back. Their biggest holes were the interior of the defense. They got a defensive lineman in the middle. They drafted linebackers finally. So I think that it's going to be tough to outscore Aaron Rodgers when he's got Jordy Nelson back this season. So I think that's the biggest thing that we're going to take from that. Number 5, I've got the Patriots. Can't count out the Patriots, but I'm not going to put them in the top. Brady's gone for 4 games. And finally they'll have the twin tight end formations back since they lost Aaron Hernandez. But no first-round pick, which is not a big thing for them, but they didn't have a lot of picks to begin with, and they traded one of the second-round or third-rounders. So, I mean, I don't know. I got to see what Belichick does. I mean, he makes miracles, but I think this is a stretch this year. So, it's still their division, but I'm not going to be like they're the best. That's it. Top 5.
All right, top 5. Number 5, I got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're finally coming around on defense. They spent some picks on cornerback. I know people saying Artie Burns was a reach in the first round, but that was a position in that secondary. They all across the board, they need to get more players. I don't count out Big Ben. He's a tough guy. They lose Martavius Bryant, but I still think they got enough weapons between him, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown on the outside to offensively still be a threat. Number 4, I got the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, I'm a little concerned because they did blow 3 picks. They did blow 3 draft picks on running backs. So, you don't know how sold they're on Thomas Ross, but, the worst-case scenario is that they got a lot of running backs. Like I said before, I think C.J. Prosty is a name to watch for in Seattle. Number 3, I'm going to go with the New England Patriots. I wrote this article. I didn't realize this. Averaged 12.5 wins over the past 13 years. If Brady's gone 4 games, looking at that first 4, nothing's going to change with that. Number 2, this is going to surprise some people. I got the Green Bay Packers at number 2. They do address losing B.J. Raji with Kenny Clark. Clay's going to go back to the outside. It looks like they're going to either roll with Jake Matt. They're going to roll with Jake Ryan and Sam Barrington. They got Demarius Randall, Clinton Dix. Their secondary is solid. They get Jordy Nelson back. Eddie Lacy's lost weight. We'll see how that line plays. Like someone said, it's going to be hard to outscore them. I'm just seeing if this defense is gonna be able to stop anybody. Number one, I think it's the Carolina Panthers. You know, let's be real. They get Kelvin Benjamin back. Hopefully, you know, Philly Brown, Devin Funchess, Ted Ginn, some of these other guys, you know, mature. I know they're really leaning on, you know, Devin Funchess to be the other guy opposite of Kelvin Benjamin. And, you know, Cam Newton, you know, he won't be 27 until May. You know, coming off a very, very good season. And that defense, yeah, you lose Josh Norman, but you got your front seven intact. And I just think they won't go 15-1 again, but I would not surprise to see them win 13 or 14 games.
Okay. Okay, real quick now. Now, I'm going to read you out the top 10 power rankings out of ESPN, and which team does not belong in the top 10. Number 1 is the Patriots. Number 2 is the Carolina Panthers. Number 3 is the Green Bay Packers. Number 4 is the Seattle Seahawks. Number 5 is the Arizona Cardinals. Number 6 is the Steelers. Number 7 is the Bengals. Number 8 is the Denver Broncos. Number 9 is the Minnesota Vikings. And number 10 is the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I just want to tell Sean I love you. And I want to tell Cueto Cox, who's not here, I love you too. My Dallas Cowboys is number 11. Number 11. Number 11. That means that any team I want, I can take out with an issue, and I think the Minnesota Vikings is that team. You play Seattle Seahawks last year in the playoffs, you lost 10-9 on a field goal in your house, Minnesota's house. Tony Romo brought the running game to Seattle land and whipped that ass. I'm not telling a lie. So, I'm talking. Excuse me. I understand. Excuse me. I understand. Last year we had injuries, but we're talking about a full roster. So, that being said, I love Ezekiel Elliott. We have the best offensive line in football. Tony Romo is healthy with the mechanical arm. We got Dez Bryant. He's healthy to go. We got a top offense. The defense is the same. Like when we went 12-4, we were ranked number 16. So why we got to take a backseat to the Minnesota Vikings at number 9? You know what? Vikings can step out because Teddy Bridgewater hasn't proven anything yet. He's not Tony Romo. My Dallas Cowboys is going number 9. There you go. Number 9. That's not too bad now.
Oh my gosh!
Listen.
Okay, Fog man. Let's get Fog man to.
Right.
Go ahead, Fog.
No, I'm with Steve. Dallas should be in the top 10 in my opinion. I'm not thinking Minnesota. That's crazy. I think Minnesota would be ranked ahead of Green Bay. Green Bay should be further back. They shouldn't be at all. I would take Denver out. And the reason I would take Denver out is you're going to try to repeat with a good defense. You didn't pilfer that much. You still got good defensive players there. But you're going to try to repeat again with mediocrity at the quarterback position. It just doesn't happen. History will tell you that it doesn't happen. And you're going to try going with Paxton Lynch or Mark Sanchez again. And it's, none of them are or even Peyton Manning. So you're definitely in some issues there. I really don't believe that they're going to win it all. I don't even think they make the playoffs. Kansas City and San Diego are probably going to look better than them.
Fog, is there any? You say you're taking who are you taking out again? I'm sorry, brother. Who are you taking out again?
Denver.
Okay, Denver. You check out Denver. Is there a team you want to put in? I know you're looking at me. Oh, that's two. Oh, damn. That's right.
So what team you good at other than the Cowboys?
No, that's what he said. Stop changing his mind, Sean. He said my Cowboys. Change his mind, Sean. He said my Cowboys. Well, how about you, Lou?
I was on the fence between the Vikings and Broncos also, but I feel like the Broncos have the bigger question marks. I feel like you're gonna see Sanchez drop back, and if he can't make a throw over the top to Demaryius Thomas, what you got to worry about then? You're just gonna worry about the yardage that Emmanuel Sanders gets after the catch. What else? What else are they gonna do? Run the ball down your throat? Like, it's gonna be tough if you can't threaten them out on the ends. At least Teddy Bridgewater, we know what we're getting. We know what we're getting from there. But same thing. If I don't put Dallas in, I think they had him 13th or 14th.
No, we had number 11. We had number 11, sir. Number 11.
Yeah. Don't worry. I feel like the Cowboys is up there, but if I had to
listen, hold on, Lou. I know Cooper is watching. I know he got the Nino Brown looking all of us. Cooper, we see you, brother. We see you watching us, Coop. We missed you though. But don't put the pressure on you. You know you want to say my Dallas Cowboy, Luke. I give Eli Manning mad love. Let it out.
Right.
Let it out.
I feel like the Cowboys should be in the top 10.
There you go, bro. That's what we talking about. Keep hope alive. You keep it alive.
Yep,
see, now, hold up. Now Dallas is the scariest one because Dallas hates my Cowboys. His eyes is bloodshot red before you pick. So
it's not that I hate the Cowboys. It's the fact that they went 4-12 last season. They suck. They're not good. I don't get what the big fascination is. I don't. I like Tony Romo. I like the offensive line. I like Des Bryant. Ezekiel Elliott's going to be great. But you were 4-12 last season. You're not good.
But we didn't have those.
Change.
Oh, wait, what's this? Cooper!
Yo, is it too late to join?
The fact that you're 11 is cool. That's fine. Great.
Yo, hold on. I just got to say something.
Go ahead, Coop.
You're horrible.
Yeah, I just... 1 second. Hold on.
You're loud.
Every time we had to watch the Cowboys week in and week
Listen,
out,
hold on. Yeah.
Hold on.
First of all, I just got to say, he's putting propaganda out that was before the draft, before free agency, before all of that stuff. So putting the Cowboys 11, I bet you now, if they would do it again, they'd probably be somewhere around 15, 16, 17. You know, and come on, Timmy, stop putting out all this crap, man. I thought you was better than that.
Wait, hold up.
Where's Timmy at?
Wait, I'm right here. I'm right here. Somebody called.
What happened to the topic, though?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Della. You do go. No, I'm sorry, Della. Go ahead, Della. No, I'm sorry, Della. You go ahead. I'll talk about it after you.
All right. The team to take out, I don't think Cincinnati should be in there. I think Cincinnati, like I said, I like Tony Romo. I kind of feel as if this team is overachieved for years and years and years, and their time is up. Their time was up when they imploded yet again in the playoffs for the 4th or 5th straight year. I don't think they're a top 10 team. They got some steals in the draft, but I'm not convinced. I'm really not. It was instant. You know, I wanted to pick Minnesota because, yes, we all know Teddy Bridgewater can't throw for more than 5 yards at a time. I get that. But they have enough defense to, be in the top 10. Denver, yeah, I get it. Mark Sanchez, I don't trust him for more than 4 games. Neither does Young Metro. No one does. Why you signed him, I don't get it. But I think they'll be okay. If I had to pick a team to put in, listen, you're going to like this. I'm putting the Oakland Raiders in.
Okay.
I believe in Derek Carr. I believe in the additions they made in the offseason on defense. I believe in the whole team. Now, do I think they're going to be world beaters? No. I think they could be a top 10 team. I think they're on the rise. I know Tim is over there stirring. They went 7-9 last season, not 4-12.
But that roster.
Hold
up a second. No. Hold up a second. No. I agree with Della that the Oakland Raiders is going to be a team to be reckoned with. They should on paper. Oh, wait a darn minute. I hate the New York Giants. I hate the Eagles. I hate all the teams. But even I would know that if your quarterback is out for the year along with your receiver and the owner didn't do the job to put a secure backup quarterback, even I wouldn't say they suck because of injury. We're talking about the ESPN football rankings. My Dallas Cowboys is number 11. One spot after 10. And we're saying, where the hell the Raiders at? Hold up. Fogman, where the Raiders at, Fogman?
I think
they're 13. Okay. Let me. What happened? Wait a minute now. Let's keep this real. Now, I have to respect the New York Giants in this argument. You know why? Because the Giants have been the class of the NFC East for the past years. We have to be better. So I'm not going to even mention the Giants in this case.
Right.
The Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, listen. McNabb took you to four NFC Championship game, one championship. You have done something when Romo was hit. I can take that if y'all want to put Philadelphia there. But hell no, I am not taking the Oakland Raiders, who Derek Carr, we're talking about player wins? Hey, guess what? Romo got one more player appearance, than Derek Carr. Amari Cooper is no win. Wait a minute. Amari Cooper is nowhere near Dez Bryce's level. Nowhere near his level. Okay? The defense is a John Madden football roster. They haven't done nothing yet. They ain't proved nothing yet. Who's their running back? Where's the offensive line?
Latavius Murray. Listen.
Oh, damn! Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. Latavius Murray? We got Zeke the Freak. Crop it up, baby. That's what we got.
Oh, a guy who hasn't even played in the NFL yet.
I can accept. Damn it, I'll take McFadden. I'll take Alfred Morris. They're more proven than that bum.
The Raiders had McFadden. They cut him.
Come on. I would have even took, if I would have said a team like the Redskins, who won the East last year. We're talking about I'll take Jacksonville Jaguars is not a team like the Raiders. They look great on paper, but they haven't performed. Y'all see, here's the thing. You guys are jealous because y'all team is on the way downhill. Y'all are jealous that my club, Tony Romo, is winning the championship this year. He's going to win it. I ain't lying.
Well, yo.
You said that last year.
The one thing
And a year before that.
Okay, I don't mean that last part. I don't mean that last part. But let's keep it serious. I don't mean that last part. I don't want no injuries this shit. But let's keep it real though. I can accept the Redskins. Y'all picking the Raiders to go ahead of the Cowboys, and I think that's very disrespectful because Romo and Dez in the offense is more proven. Nobody has a defense in the top 10 like Seattle and like Denver. Nobody does. And this is the same defense, the same guys that went 12-4. How do you have a good defense? By having a good offense to keep the keep the defense off the field. We didn't have that last year. And look at it. Not only that, the defense didn't play that bad. 2 blowout losses. That was by the Patriots. We lost Seattle 10-9. We lost Seattle 10-9. A lot of games was by a touchdown and 10 points. If I had a belt, I would go to each of y'all house and whip that ass, man, with that belt because y'all playing yourselves.
Well, on that note, guys, is there any last word? Fog, any last word? I see Dula had to dip out because of crazy.
No, you know what? He does this with me all the time. He knows what best to push. I love Della. I love Della. He does this all the time. Della does this all. Coop, come on, Coop. Come on, Coop. You know that.
All right, Tim. Fog, last word, and then James and Lewis.
See, man, you gotta settle down, man. Get your blood pressure right. If you think Dallas is winning everything, you're hurt.
No. That was the heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. No. Top 10. Heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. Heat of the moment.
Lewis.
Heat of the moment.
one last point to add to that is that just because the Raiders could be a better team possibly than the Cowboys, it doesn't mean that they're making the playoffs because they still had two teams that made the playoffs last year in their division. So it doesn't mean that you're going to make the wild card because you're a better team. You have a tough division. You got good teams. Cowboys going to make it because our division is a whole lot different, you know? I can see that. I'm just saying that Raiders could be a better team. Doesn't mean they're making the playoffs, you know?
James.
What do you mean? Like, just go to the next one because I'm getting my thoughts together here. My phone is about to die.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Sean.
Yeah.
James Cooper got so pissed off about me saying about my Dallas Cowboys in the top 10 that he looked like he jumped out of the shower. He had the soap. He was singing in the shower. He was like, what the hell he said? What? Jump out of the shower. Let me make this call. Put on the team this call. But listen, man, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm gonna keep it real. Healthy, it's impossible to win a game when the best quarterback goes down and your best wide receiver, and then you just turn to rock. I mean, last year was a nightmare. This year, I don't think it's gonna be like that. I got high hopes. I still think the NFC East is gonna be tough.
All right.
It always is.
James, talk about the top 10s or whatever. What's your final thoughts on the top 10?
No, I'm just saying. First of all, I want to say Bella is not wrong for putting the Raiders from 13 and putting them in the 10 and not putting Dallas in there. I just want to ask you, Tim, real quick. What have you guys done to rectify your defense?
Okay, I'm glad you said that. It's the same defense as 12-4. You know what? And I'm gonna add this to it. We took a page out of the New York Giants playbook. I mean, out of your playbook. You know what we did? The New York Giants has taught myself and the whole NFL that as long as you have a good offense and you keep your defense off the field, everything will come together. And what the Cowboys have done was Greg Hardy wasn't part of a good defense last year. When we went 12-4, Greg Hardy was not there. It was DeMarcus Lawrence was the rookie. Gregory wasn't there. We know he's suspended. But you know what? Ben Osawab, the guy from the Raiders, he's a good defensive lineman. He has made plays for the Raiders given the opportunity. Okay, Cedric Thornton from the Eagles could play inside and out. We forget Tyrone Crawford. Everything's collectively. Our linebacker, Sean Lee, finally healthy. Finally not playing that middle linebacker spot. You got Rolando McClain. Hey, here's the thing. Schedule is back. Morris Claiborne. You don't have to be a Champ Bailey or Charles Woodson. But if these guys, I trust in Rob Marinelli, to me, the best defensive line, the best defensive coach in the NFL by now. He turns everything water into wine. So I believe he could turn his defense into something. You know why? Because Romo and Dez healthy with that offense will keep the defense not playing so much on the field. And that's the key. Eli Manning didn't have a great defense when he won a championship. You know what he did? Eli Manning did his part. And then when it came down to it, he became Superman. Okay? Eli Manning is not like Russell Wilson who would throw an interception at goal line.
What? It was not his fault.
Man, what a dagger.
Man. Oh man. What's his name? What's his name? Not Tyler. Not Tyler. The other guy with the same last name. He didn't fight for the ball. He dropped down as rushed through the ball. He didn't fight for the ball. What was that?
You like that, right? You like that.
What? No, he didn't fight for the ball. That's why it was an interception. It was not
you the fury with that last statement, right?
No. Listen. I watched the Giants do work, and in all this, I watched the Giants do work. Okay, even the Panthers. Panthers don't have a lot of great players on that defense. It's the scheme, and Cam Newton was the guy on offense.
All right, Tim.
That's it. Like Seattle could do. The Eagles could do the same thing.
We're going to be talking forever. But anyways, guys, great show. We'll catch you guys next week. And that's why the Cowboys lost to the Seahawks by 1 point last year. And that's we out.
Hey, I give you that.